In this move, we will discuss arithmetic operations that you can perform in Visual Basic. You can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, integer division, modulus, and exponentation operations within Visual Basic. We will take a look at a brief example of each one of these, and then also discuss the order of operations. Using our sample program, we can demonstrate each of these operations, where we can enter two numbers and then perform a calculation. In our code for the calculation, we'll begin with the addition operation, which is simply the use of the plus symbol. And as you might expect, if you enter two numbers, such as 4 and 8, and calculate, it'll yield the answer of 12, which is 4 plus 8. If we change the plus symbol to a minus symbol and run the program and enter 20 and 6 and calculate, it yields the answer of 14, which is 20 minus 6. Changing the minus symbol to an asterisk, which is the multiplication symbol, we can then perform a calculation such as 7 times 5, which yields the answer of 35. Next, we'll change the multiplication symbol to a divide operation, which is the /, and we can run this program once again, and we'll divide 10 by 3, which yields the answer of 3.3333. Now, if we change the divide symbol to the integer division operation, which is the /, and perform the same calculation on the same two numbers, 10 and 3, notice the answer is simply 3. With integer division, you divide one integer by another, and the result is an integer which truncates or drops any remainder. So the 0.33 is truncated in this example since we're using integer division. Changing the integer division to the mod or the modulus operation, MOD, you'll notice, is in blue, indicating that it is a key word. We will divide 20 by 6, which means the mod remainder is 2. Since 26 goes into 20 3 times with a remainder of 2, the mod operation simply gives us the remainder. And finally, we will change mod to the exponent, or raising to a power, which is the caret symbol, which is the shift of the 6 on the keyboard. And if, for example, we enter 2 and 3, we're going to be raising 2 to the third power, which gives us the answer of 8. Another key factor in performing arithmetic operations is the order of operations, or otherwise known as the hierarchy of operations. The hierarchy of operations follows the same basic rules of algebra. That is, you can use parentheses, and any operation within the parentheses is performed first. You can in fact use multiple sets of parentheses, and the innermost parentheses of those multiple sets is performed first. You can use exponents, or raising to a power. That's the second level of hierarchy. Third is the multiplication or division operations, and if you have multiple multiplication or division operations, those are performed in order from left to right. Next comes the integer division, followed by modulus, any modulus operations you might have. And then finally, addition or subtraction is the last level of hierarchy of operations. And again, if you have multiple addition and subtraction operations, they are performed from left to right. It's always a good idea to use extra parentheses to make the precedence clear. The operation will be easier to understand, and the parentheses have no negative effect on execution. That is, they do not slow the processing down, and they will make the operation more understandable, and for debugging purposes make the whole process an easier operation to work with.